Welcome to another edition of the Metal Boys. Glad to be back. Special guest today, Mr. Giles Lavery, lead singer of Dragonclaw.
Yeah! Yeah!
If I tried that, my zipper would burst. Hey, we're here to talk about the new release from people that have treated us so well over the years, Jim.
Yes.
One of our favorite bands, one of our favorite interviews, Accept.
Yes.
Wolf is back.
Yes. Blind Rage.
Blind Rage.
With the Blind Rage.
Blind Rage. So it's a round table. We pulled out the big guns today.
That's it.
We got Alan, we got Giles, we got Jimmy. We're going to talk about Accept's new album, Blind Rage.
Let's start with the first song,
yeah.
the first single, Stampede.
Nah.
What can you say right in your face, right off the bat, what Accept's about, a fast song, and it kind of sets the tone for the rest of the album.
Here's what I say, buy it. Giles, what do you think?
I agree with you there. I agree with you. It sets the tone for the record. It comes out of the gate real fast, just the way you want it. Accept. Blind Rage.
Yes.
You know, the first time I listened to the whole album, it left me with the feeling, maybe it was because of the first song, is wow, this whole album's in your face, and I didn't see much variations compared to maybe Blood of the Nations. Then on the second and third listen, you do notice some of the slower starting songs, like From the Ashes We Rise, which is my favorite track on the album, by the way. I think that's a great Wanna Be Free. So, but I think it's because those first couple of songs hit you so hard, it leaves you with this impression that it's a really fast and aggressive album, which it is. But there's nice.
I would have to agree with that. On the first listen, I was kind of a little bit, like, okay, well, cool, Second listen, there's a few songs that are sticking their heads out as kind of Brits. Third listen, I was right in there. I was like, okay, I'm hearing a lot more distinction than I was the first listen.
Yeah, I got to say so too. First of all, I want to say buy it, right?
Yeah. Everybody go out, run out.
Buy it. And after that, I'd like to say the difference between, let's take these three albums, the last three albums with Mark on it.
Yeah.
This album has to be the most versatile out of the three. And I think the person who shines the most on this, not to say that Wolf doesn't shine on this.
Right.
Wolf always shines. It's a constant. Mark really shines on this album as, I don't want to use the word refined, but I'll say more versatile as a singer.
As a singer, I found, his vocals are a little bit more Udo-esque, if I'm allowed to say that on this album.
I don't know.
I went back, I listened to this one, I went back to Blood of the Nations, I've been listening to Stalingrad as well, and like you said, we have to compare it to those other albums. But you know what, I realized is that Blood of the Nations came out, the comeback album of the century.
Yeah.
And then Stalingrad came out, and we could go back and watch our reviews, Jim. I'm pretty sure we said, man, this is even better than Blood of Nations. And you know what?
Yeah.
This one, we listened to this one, and I think this is even better than Stalingrad,
And what Giles said, it's a grower. The first listen, you like it. The second listen...
That's a big call, Alan. That's a really big call, because I love Stalingrad. That's not only, a great... It wasn't just better than Blood of the Nations. I thought that was one of the best Accept albums there ever was. Whether this is better than Stalingrad for me, it's going to take a little bit more time. I would say it would at least come up to that level of Stalingrad. We'll see. I need to live with this a little bit. I mean, Stalingrad didn't leave my player for about 3 months. It was that and Riot's Immortal Soul. I was just cranking, man. So we'll see.
We can debate all day which ones are the best out of the three. But my point is when you listen to it, it always seems to be, not only is it consistent, it's a classic Accept with the big gang vocals, the chants, Wolf's guitar, amazing drumming. The drums, I think, are unbelievable on this album.
Let's throw in Peter, too, right?
Peter,
Peter's an incredible job as well.
That's it. The drums sound fantastic, like they did on Stalingrad. I mean, it's just that you're not, you know, you're not surprised to hear this quality, and you just enjoy this album as much as you would the other ones. Like it's always of the highest quality. Everything that they do, they take the time. They don't rush the product out. It takes the time, and the big thing for me was Mark's lyrics and the themes on this album. I thought he touched a lot of very interesting themes. His lyrics are really good, and that was an added bonus for me on this album.
Yeah.
What are your favorite lyrics, Alan?
I like from the Ashes We Rise. I think is a great song. The curse. There's a lot going on there, and you know, talking about stuff like there's a lot of stuff about war and stuff. He takes an interesting take on it. It's, you know, it's not let's go out there and blast everybody. He talks more or less of the effects, the victims of war and struggles and fighting and just trying to maintain yourself on a daily basis. So
then you have Final Journey,
and you know what? Dying Breed is a great track.
Exactly.
It's a metal about metal.
Yeah, it's like For Those About to Rock, a continuation on that. And Final Journey is the closer, and it's the epic track, I believe, of the album.
Dark Side of My Heart. I mean, it's got that. That could have been right off of Metal Heart. You know, I don't want to say poppy because nothing Accept does is poppy, but it's got that.
It's got that Midnight Mover-esque
exactly.
riff, man. I dig that.
That's what I was thinking as well. Yeah, that's why it kind of took me back to the Metal Heart era on that song.
Yeah, totally. You know, I heard that song, I thought Metal Heart instantly. You're dead right.
Yeah.
And here's a quote from Rock Pages from Sakis that you know as well, Giles.
Sakis!
Here's the quote. the Teutonic Terror is back, and Accept releases quite possibly the best heavy metal album of 2014. So there you go. There's a quote from Rock Pages. And you're getting quotes from all the rock magazines online saying this is an incredible album. Stampede!
Now, where do they go from here? That's the question I'm throwing out to you guys. We've got 3 quality albums, kind of all in the same vein. Like there's songs like Wanna Be Free. I think that song could have been on Blood of Nations. It could have been easily on Stalingrad. So where do they go from here? What do you guys think the next step is?
I'm thinking they're going to hire a trumpet player and a keyboardist. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I look, Accept, I have all their albums. I have their whole catalog, and each album is great. And each album is a little bit different from the other one. So all I can expect is another great album with great songs. Classic heavy metal. You, Giles?
Okay. Well, Stalingrad was always going to be a real tough one to beat for me. I mean, that wasn't just a great follow-up to Blood of the Nations. For me, it was one of the best albums Accept ever did. Is this better than Stalingrad? For me, time will tell.
Yeah.
I mean, this album is growing on me with every listen. It's getting stronger. Where do they go from here? I mean, who knows? They could follow the, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, and you know, just keep in the same style of these, you know, relatively short, punchy metal songs and a couple of slightly more, you know, melodic, epic kind of moments. Who knows? They could bring in an orchestra and do a concept album next. I'm sure whatever they do, it'll be of the highest quality. I think that's what Accept do.
There you have it, Alan. Giles.
There you go.
Blind Rage, Accept, go and buy it.
Support Accept. But go see them when they tour. Buy their stuff. Get the T-shirts. Maybe even a toque. And we look forward to hearing their next album.
Hell yeah.
All right. See you next time.